As it's been more than 13 months since we've seen Ronda Rousey fight in the octagon, clearly it's where most of our attention is. However, other than that fight, Dave Ross, what are you looking forward to most?
Right there, the men's bantamweight championship on the line tonight, the co-main event. Dominic Cruz, Cody No Love Garbrandt. No Love is the best nickname to describe the way these two feel about each other. Let me take away love and say hate. This is genuine hate. It's not contrived. It's not to sell tickets. These are two guys that got into a fight and a scuffle in a hallway yesterday in Las Vegas with no cameras around. This wasn't for public consumption. This is for these two guys. And I think this is playing right into Dominic Cruz's hands, that he's flustered the younger kid, as you see here yesterday. I mean, they cannot stand to be in each other's presence. They can't. Well, they're going to have to be tonight in a few short hours. They're going to be locked inside of a cage together with one other person, the referee. And that's it. So all the talk, all the hype, all the fighting, all the bravado, all the you suck, no your tie sucks, no yours does, that all goes out the window, and we find out if Cody No Love Garbrandt is really ready for the big time. We know Dominic Cruz is.
Sure, he's been there.
Dominic Cruz is arguably on the short list of the greatest current champions and greatest all-time champions in the history of the UFC.
Beat Mighty Mouse yesteryears.
Right?
Garbrandt's wanted this fight for a long time. He's been talking trash for a long time. How did this feud start? It wasn't just the fight that was impromptu
Uriah
this week.
Faber,
Yes.
who is the leader out there in Sacramento of Team Alpha Male, where Cody Garbrandt now trains.
Who has beaten Cruz.
Has beaten Cruz once and lost to Dominic Cruz twice in their trilogy fights, in their 3 fights. There is no love lost between Uriah Faber and Team Alpha Male and Dominic Cruz. So as Dominic Cruz says, I've beaten everybody in your camp. Not just your coach and your guy Uriah, but everybody that you have there, I've beaten them all. So, Cody, what can you possibly bring that I haven't already seen? Whereas Team Alpha Male and Uriah Faber say, this guy is even a cut above me, Uriah. This is something that Dominic Cruz hasn't seen. We'll see it tonight.
We've seen friends fight.
No
How
doubt.
different is it, in what ways, when you have people that have true anger towards one another?
I think it's actually more of a detriment when you have anger. I think when you don't dislike your opponent, you execute your game plan. Because you're not clouded, there's nothing there to cloud you, right? It's just like, well, go. He's got a job to do. I've got a job to do. We're going to shake hands at the end of this thing. Probably go have a beer. We'll be okay. But when you have genuine animosity, that can cloud your judgment and your game plan. Eddie Alvarez had that problem against Conor McGregor. He said afterward, I forgot everything that they said, what we trained for, because when I saw Conor McGregor, I went level red and ran in the red and code red and wanted to knock him out. And that played into Conor's hands. I worry that Cody Garbrandt is doing the same thing to Dominic Cruz.
This will be the penultimate fight to the headliner with Ronda Rousey. It appears, regardless of the gender, Bantam is really taking all the attention here on Friday. Speaking of Ronda Rousey, if you want to have more analysis on present and future, on Dave's thoughts of Ronda Rousey, be sure to check all of that out on our 120 Sports app.
#GOAT.